So there I was, just minding my own business, licking my paws, judging people, regular cat stuff. Then this lady walks up to me, says her name was Hannah, hands me a card that says radical marketing, says she could make me famous.
Listen, Cat, I've got a job for you.
She's got this wild look in her eyes that tells me saying no was not an option. Next thing I know, I was posing for ad images. I wasn't really doing anything, to be honest. Just kind of sitting there doing cat stuff. But apparently that was enough. Some guy named Cliff photoshops golden sparkles around me. Another lady, calls herself Candy, actually used some fancy software to animate that image. Brought me to life. Those ads smoked the competition. Suddenly, I ain't just some kitty anymore. I'm the cat that saved a Facebook ad campaign. Guess I'm famous now. They say curiosity killed the cat. Well, guess what? Nobody died. They just got rich.
Hope you enjoyed that little segment. If you're wondering if it's a true story, yes it is. Well, minus the talking cat. But this actually happened, and it helped save a dying ad campaign. Hey, Terrence here. Let me tell you the real story. A few weeks ago, our team members were pulling our hair out. We had this campaign for a client running high-ticket coaching programs in Malaysia, right? Except the cost per lead was astronomically high. Nothing was converting. We tried everything. New headlines, different images, tweaking the targeting, testing new audiences. Nada. Then our ads manager, Hannah, had what she describes as a moment of beautiful insanity. She was looking over our graphic designer, Cliff, while he was designing the images for the ad, right? And she just goes, "You know what? Put a cat in it." Cliff looked at her, then back at his screen, and he said, "Sure." Bam! Sure enough, it worked. CPL shot down significantly, and we were even getting more sales. Now, here's why this actually turned out to be genius. Obviously, we didn't just execute it without putting some thought into it. Hannah remembered seeing a Malaysian university use a cat in their enrollment ads. She knew Malaysians love cats. Like, an orange cat literally made national news a few years ago because it liked hanging out at the zoo and was friends with a capybara, right? That's how much Malaysians love cats. Anyway, she got the idea that Malaysians love cats so much, they would naturally gravitate towards any ad that had a cat on it. And she turned out to be right. But the cool thing here is that we were also tapping into a human psychological aspect of ads. It's called the pattern interrupt. See, when people scroll through Facebook, their brains are on autopilot. They'll scroll right through thousands of ads because they all look the same. You've seen one high-ticket coaching ad, you've seen them all, right? But what happens when they see something that doesn't belong? Their brain goes, "Wait, what?" And that split second of confusion means bam, you've got them hooked. I mean, imagine looking through a sea of ads where some serious looking guy was offering to tell you how to invest in Malaysian properties, then suddenly one ad just uses a cat in a suit instead. Your eyes immediately jump to that one ad, right? Anyway, as I mentioned earlier, this ad actually ended up lowering our CPL and brought us some high ticket sales, which is an amazing result. So yeah, kudos to Hannah and to our creative team as well, including our graphic designer Cliff. And that little segment earlier, if you're watching this on YouTube, was made by very own video editor Candy. I'd say it was a perfect team win. So what's the moral of the story here? Well, if your ads aren't working, then you might want to try to figure out why. First thing you should be fixing is the messaging, right? Make sure it actually resonates with people. The cat worked for us because culturally, our audience loves cats. It fits the curiosity theme of the campaign. It was unexpected, but not completely random. The rest of the ad, including the copy, was already solid. We just made a tweak that worked with our messaging, not against it. So don't just slap a cat on there because it's cute or something. Second thing, make sure it doesn't look like everyone else's ads. Break the pattern. Stand out in a sea of sameness. Alright guys, that's all from me today. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, find your cat and make your ad unique, even if that means making it a little bit weird. This is Terrence signing off. Meow.